Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Aina Syafiqah binti Muhammad Ayuf. My media number is 275542. Today, I will present about Mak Yong Theatre and Intangible Heritage in Malaysia. For today's presentation, I will touch more about the introduction, the domain, concepts, and the safeguarding of the Mak Yong Theatre.
What is Mak Yong Theatre? Is it from Malaysia?
This ancient theatre form created by Malaysia's Malay community combines acting, vocal, and instrumental music, gestures, and elaborate costumes. Mak Yong is performed mainly as entertainment or for ritual purposes related to healing practices. A typical Mak Yong performance opens with an offering followed by dances, acting, and music as well as improvised monologue and dialogues. A single story can be presented over several consecutive nights in a series of 3-hour performance. In the traditional village setting, the performances are held on a temporary open stage built of wood and palm leaf. Most roles are performed by women, and the stories are based on ancient Malay folk tales peopled with royal characters, divinities, and clowns. Mak Yong is also associated with ritual in which shamans attempt to heal through song, trance dance, and spirit possession. Next, we go to the traditional music instruments. The audience sits on 3 sides of the stage, the fourth side being reserved for the orchestra consisting of 3 strings pipe fiddle, also known as rebab, a pair of double-headed barrel drums, also known as gendang, and lastly, hang knob gongs, also known as tetawa. For the domain, experts believe that Mak Yong appeared well before the Islamization of the country. It was performed as a royal theatre under the direct patronage of the Kelantan Sultanate until 1920s. Hence, the tradition was perpetuated in a rural context without forsaking the numerous refinements acquired at court, such as sophisticated costume design. Most of the tales told in Mak Yong are based on myths from the Kelantan Patani region of Malaysia. Anak Raja Gondang, a narrative from the Buddhist Cetaka stories that is now largely forgotten in India, was collected from outside the Malayan Thai area. Next, we go to the concepts that related to intangible heritage. Incorporated into national displays of Malaysian cultural heritage since the mid-1970s, Mak Yong was declared as a masterpiece of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO in 2005. Mak Yong is considered as the most authentic and representative of Malay performing arts because it is mostly untouched by external sources. Although most traditional Malay dances were influenced by India, Java, and other parts of Southeast Asia, Mak Yong's singing and musical repertoire are very unique. The last part of this presentation is safeguarding. Mak Yong, which requires long years of training, has been preserved until the present largely through oral transmission. In today's society, few young people are willing to commit to such tough apprentices. As a result, this important tradition is undergoing a steady decline, as attested by reduced dramatic and musical repertoires and a shortage of seasoned performers. Malaysia has a few numbers of groups that perform Mak Yong Theatre. One of them is Kumpulan Mak Yong Cahaya Matahari. Kumpulan Mak Yong Cahaya Matahari is one of the most renowned Mak Yong groups in Malaysia, founded by the late Cik Ning, whose charisma and status as a principal Mak Yong actress is legendary. The group is now helmed by Cik Siti binti Dola, a veteran Mak Yong actress who is the main custodian of the Mak Yong in her community. The performers of this group trace their Mak Yong lineage back 7 generations and are committed to the transmission of the Mak Yong tradition to succeeding generation. Kumpulan Mak Yong Cahaya Matahari features the granddaughter of Cik Ning, Rohana Abdul Kadir, in the principal Pak Yong role alongside her sister, her father, and other seasoned Mak Yong performers. As a conclusion, Mak Yong Theatre is one of the intangible heritage in Malaysia and has been recognized as a UNESCO masterpiece in 2005. Even though Mak Yong is rarely played nowadays, that doesn't mean that it's getting forgotten. Mak Yong then remains a cultural heritage that the locals are proud of.
soga Mita agi barat satenya ialah Sudah Allah meminta antara sorga
Tak bila kita nak pergi ni, Mek? Semolek-molek Yong. Cuma ada waktu dia kena-kena juga lah ni, Nek.
Ya sungguh juga ni, Mek.
Tapi jadi gini lah ni, Nek. Sebelum kita pergi, baiklah kita minta izin dengan nenek pendeta dulu lah ni, Nek.
Ya sungguh juga ni, Mek.
Jadi kalau begitu, baiklah kita pergi dengan lawak gaduh ini.
Sila ni, Mek.
Kalau begitu kan, ya.
That's all from me. Thank you for listening. Have a nice day.